temporary repair number 2. Sorry, I don't have an inflated boat here. I just sent Thomas off with our example from what we were using this morning to get these videos out to you. So we're gonna do this a little differently. Typically, you would have the boat pumped up, not to spec pressure, right? Because can you even, if you've got a leak, if there's a fast hisser? We're gonna take our acetone white terry cloth towel. Now you can use the acetone on both PVC and Hypalon boats and really clean that area well beyond where you would be placing an actual patch if we were doing this in real life and this were not an emergency repair. Okay, we're gonna clean that. We're gonna wait, let all that flash off. Now with our cleaning, what we're trying to do is remove dirt, debris, sand, staining, or any beginnings of sun damage, which will show up as chalkiness on your cloth. So for this repair, you will need white terry cloth shop towels, acetone, some painter's tape, and then some Marine Goop or Sikaflex. Okay, Sikaflex 291 is a sealant that is safe for your tubes. So this is not 5200. It comes in white black, might look a little like 5200, but it's not damaging the tubes and it's easy for us to remove. So in this case, our process is very similar to our Gorilla Tape repair. We have done our initial cleaning. Now we're gonna come and say, well, if this were the real world and someone were placing a patch with the proper prep, proper adhesive in a climate controlled environment, maybe we'd want to have a 3x3 patch for this particular leak. So we're just gonna mask off basically where we think we wanna put our normal patch. We're just coming along here, placing these pieces. All right, now we're gonna do our same 3 wipe process. So we're taking our acetone white terry cloth towel, get that fairly wet, wipe our area that we're about to patch. Wait 5 minutes, go find something to do. Come back, do that same thing. Wet the towel again with your acetone, wipe that area, wait 5 minutes. Do it one more time, wait 5 minutes. So what this is doing is kind of opening up the pores of the fabric to accept whatever it is that we're putting on there. We need it to be nice and clean. So remember, we can't patch over paint. We can't patch over 5200 or whatever the hell else you guys put on these boats. Now, after our flash off period is done, we can take our Marine Goop or our Sikaflex. Both of these are messy to work with, and I apologize for that. The process is a little bit gross, but it is affordable. It's easy for you guys to get this stuff wherever you may be, and it's a fairly quick process as well. So I'm just putting some goop down in the area of the patch. Here's the gross part. Wet finger like you're doing caulking, and we're gonna smear this on as flat as we can, make it look as nice as we possibly can in that area. Again, it's messy to work with. So you're gonna see that your little lines start to dry fairly quickly and make things not look so good. All right, so we have, at this point, under normal circumstances for this temporary repair, we have air in the boat to give us some shape. We're gonna immediately pull our tape. If we don't, what happens is this goop, although it's not cured, or the Sikaflex, it's not cured, it does start to dry very quickly. If you wait a while to pull the tape, it's gonna pull off the edges and make it look like somebody's done some fancy icing on a cake. It's not the end of the world if the edges don't look the best, but we want the goop or the Sikaflex to adhere. So again, you gotta do that gross thing, wet finger, and just very gently smooth out those edges. Just like with our Gorilla Tape repair, we want to immediately let air out of the tube so that that leak isn't pushing out our work. Leave it for a day, just walk away. Let it cure just the same as we would if we were doing an actual patch. Then you can come back and inflate the boat, see what you've got. So this is a temporary repair. It should last you a good long time. The goop or the Sikaflex may yellow in the sun. No biggie. You can always completely remove it with your acetone and redo that repair. You could just say, well, it's yellow, but it's holding. That's fine. I'll leave it alone. That's up to you. But this is a safe, temporary way to be able to still use your boat until you can get it to a reputable repair shop for a proper repair with the correct adhesive prep process and climate controlled environment.